Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. 4 men have been arrested in St. Anne's, Jamaica after a lottery task force ran in upon them. And that me have to tell you, say. Give thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You know I'm Rastafari soldier. Yeah, the Jamaican Task Force is saying that they have seized a Crown Toyota motor car. 4 men are arrested by the Lotto Scam Task Force in St. Anne's. Wednesday, the men were apprehended in a raid in the exchange section of the parish. The men are Renardo Brown, a 23-year-old unemployment man of Jackson Town, Trelawney. Tamar Anthony Powell, a 26-year-old of Exchange, Ocherias, St. Anne's. Nicardo Dylan Skinner, a 34-year-old plumber of Top Town, Clarktown, Trelawney, and Exchange, St. Anne's. And Ricardo Gladstone Thorpe, a 19-year-old unemployed man of Top Town, Clarkstown, Trelawney, and Exchange in St. Anne's. They were all charged for possession of identity information. They were all booked to attend the St. Anne's Parish Court. Ladies and gentlemen, it is another staunch warning for the youths them. The crooks them are under attack by the government, which is a good thing. So youths, go to the school, learn the golden rule, pick up a trade, and be brave. Stop being cowardice and doing illegality, because when you do illegality, for the majority, them are going to end up in a prison. Right now, the foreign country them take this scamming thing serious, and them a help Jamaica cut it out. Them say Jamaica bring in $1 billion in a scamming. Listen, all the government them a do it, but them don't want you to eat. Me not promote no scamming, cause if I my old people them uno scam, me won't like it. I promote youth to go to school and work hard, and if the schooling are not for you, do the working hard. Plant some food and ship it abroad, cause of that me promote. You organ tea, raise some cows, some chickens, some goats, plant some itals, and everybody want vegetable. So there's a lot of opportunity available in a many community, because I see many rundown community. And if we are sit down and we are beg for money and you can't eat money, when it's creativity that have propelled us in this 21st century to be partaking the things that we have in society, like computer and flat screen TV and car and our flush toilet, yog and tea. Me still have me have my don't rampant me out house, yog and tea. So people, me are looking at the news here, so for real, and me see these 4 young men. All of them are young. One of them over 30. That's it. Everybody in them 20s. This is the prime time of the life of people that should be pursuing certain things that setting the foundation. Right now, them should be figuring out, you know, if them want to continue in the trade that them taught of from them teenager. Because when you're reaching at your 20, you should have done, I think, because if you're 20, 25, 19 and you don't think what you want to be, then people are going to turn you into something that you don't want to be. like criminals, because influence from friends are greater than even influence from family. You are going to think that when you're out with the friends, you're more in an intimate space, or your mindset is different, you feel free, you feel like you have a crew, you have support. So, Ricardo Dylan Skinner, him is the oldest one, which is a 34-year-old plumber from Top Town Clark in a Trelawney, in an exchange area. That's when it seems like the Trelawney area is a place where a lot of tourists probably go, or foreigners go, or them have businesses that interchange and exchange the information, because when it seems like me I find out the opportunity that are available for us in a Jamaica, like call centers and things like that, are those opportunities the youths them use and exploit the people them, and them don't realize that those opportunities that are available for us, once the people them out of the country find out, say, hold on, at the same hotel them where we are go pay with money, at the same, you know, call center them where we are give with contract, and them are exploit the people them. Some of those, not all of them, some of those opportunities are going to dry up, because the people them is going to look at like we are promoting the theft of their information, which a lot of companies like Digicel, Lime, Facebook, Google and all them company they harvest your information and distribute it for monetary gains. But I want the people them to overstand, say, the man them sees a crown, a Toyota crown, so it sound like them did have a way to get around. No more them can move up and down from country to town, because the Lotto Scam Task Force running upon them for youth in a St. Anne's. You are going to in a Trelawney area there, so seems like in a Clarkstown, them say it's in the exchange, St. Anne's, that's where all of these people were basically are. Kamar Anthony Powell 26, exchange Ocheria St. Anne's. Ramar Renardo Brown, only 23, him unemployed, of Jackson Town. And it seems like the rest of them come from, you know, all of them come close to Top Town, Clarkstown area there, so it seems like them either know each other or it's a coincidence. But youth, I'm telling you, what's important in a life for you? If you know, so you have something the criminal way, and you have to be looking over your soldier every day, or you like to gain the satisfaction of accomplishing something and know the self-worth that you know what you're doing, and in case of losing it, you can always matriculate up the hierarchy of life, whether it's in a corporate lifestyle or even a spiritual or individual, you know, a socio-economic way. So people, why you teach the local youths them that money is not everything. It's a satisfaction during the gaining and the distribution. Because money is just a communication. I see a whole heap of people, I lose them life because the scamming thing are deeper than you think, and are just bad mind. Sometimes some of them get finance with a dispersed certain way, and you know get dispersed that way, and them they're taking out, whether if it's their fault or not. Because some of them get all the change and them for send it on, and them tell our next man say them never get it, and the next man then with this send it on and him get queng and him don't send it on. Or a man send on a certain amount and the next man to turn over it. So the thing deeper than you think. And then sometimes a next person family get involved. So more they use them for look into themselves and realize the danger where them a put themselves and them families and friends in her. When them a do these things, you are going to, and the hurt where them a cause worldwide to the people them that has done their work and done whatever they have done to gain their finance, and for you just sit back and have a scamming mindset when you can come up with a creative mindset where you create something that that person would want, and with your ability to communicate and convince someone, you can create a business where you're, selling a product instead of not selling nothing. You're going to, if you're selling a product, and even if the product is not up to what you're convincing the person, at least the person is getting a product. But you're just using your, what I would say, emasculated voice and your cunning and dishonest mentality to deceive people. And the people them are realizing that it's a big issue in the island, because not only that you are rip off people, but when you gain this false sense of wealth or false sense of value because you never went through nothing to gain this. You never put your own sweat, your shoulder to the wheel, so you don't know the value of 100,000, or you don't know the value of 1,000,000. You spend it in a wasteful way by buying weapons that will kill your own brother and sister, buying vehicles that will draw attention to you, or even go create vehicular homicide, or you use for go out the road, go flash from your friend, now we get bad mind and then wet up a place, or you diss a man cause him a walk or whatever, so, and people bad mind like that. So, you know what I mean, so you use it to go do a drive-by or whatever, or go rob somewhere, instead of using it as a transportation purpose or moving humble. So, I don't see so everybody's staying about a whole heap of mindset now. You get the scamming money and you go big up certain house and the man that say, boy, you show off on them. And listen, when you have your things, then you have to go have your protection. And you have a couple of people around you. So now you have this false sense of respect, like you have become a don or whatever. And these things now encourage the next person to do the same thing, because guess what? We follow fashion enough. That is one of the biggest traits of bad mind. To see somebody do something and want to do it. As soon as you plant peas and it starts sell, everybody around you start plant peas and they value you. So certain man have to go on like him a bullfrog and puff out in chest and have certain things who can wet up your puff out chest. So sometimes we don't look deeply into what our practices and our habits have the end result 10 years or 20 years down the road. Me not bad mind the youths them. Me I speak the truth. Me not bad mind the youth them we are con people. I'm just saying there's a way that you can be more productive in a society by creating something and then distributing something of value from Jamaica to the world, because it's a global world right now, so you have to be creating a product. So that's why when I say I speak the truth on deep roads. So if you want to hear the truth, subscribe to the Rastaman channel, because that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to produce a content, a product out of Jamaica, distribute it via the internet to the people them who want to hear the truth. And I'm telling you, them 4 youths here, them are go the wrong way. You are going to think. Them are turn up a criminal entity that spurred out different illegality. Like, you hear what I'm saying? The man them just talking on the phone and canning elder or people who are a little bit benign or unrealizing that people would stay like this, or somebody who just need a conversation, them are can them out of their money. That's bad, but that's not the only thing. That's the least of the badness. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking to hear some of the story, like the old people them who work them whole life and them send out their money and things like that. But believe it or not, technology, that's what them get rid of this physical money and I get into the digital money so them can trace it everywhere it go. You are guarantee. But the worst things that are coming out of these con men and women is that when they get the money, they're buying things that are now hurting themselves, them family, people that are close to them community. They might get certain things like weapons and certain narcotics that I make the place now totally change, because now them in a mindset that they are important. And the money make you important, family. It's the confidence that you have within yourself. You are going to see, like Marcus Garvey say, without confidence you are twice defeated. You are going to see, so you have to develop a confidence in yourself as far as loving yourself of who you are. And if you feel some diminished ways in any area, you have to try to improve it. Whether if it's socio-economic, it's intellectually, or it's a physical, you know, blemish that you want to get rid of, you work on them thing there and learn to love yourself like the way you are. You are going to and try to make the place a better place. Have the ideology that one man can change or make a difference in this world. So tell every little boys and girls, I'm Rastafari, soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Thank you for tuning in. I'm reporting here live in the studio. 4 more Jamaican men got caught up in a lottery scamming scheme, and the Jamaican Lottery Scamming Task Force running upon them innocent hands. Most of them come from Clarkstown, Trelawney. You are going to imagine this in the exchange area of St. Anne's. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button if you have not subscribed as yet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rastafari, soldier here of Deep Roots TV. And more life, and more joy, and more nappiness. Be blessed.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people I put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flashy lightning and not him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them well them fit and look how much them put under. How much of the youth them well them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs full of say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and a real fire king. Whoa, fire king, Rastafari soldier and fire king. Yeah, bang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
Tune in to Deep Roots TV. Log in, subscribe, online, YouTube. Get there or be square. Jacob said that.